Okay, welcome to Understanding Blackbeard. Up here, you see we have our title, and in the background here, you actually see a photo, an image rendering of the visual account of Blackbeard's last stand outside of Ocracoke, North Carolina. It's in the United States. So, if you want to take a little bit of time and look at the history of Blackbeard, you can go ahead and click right here. And this will take you over to a page that kind of gives you a little bit of background information on Blackbeard, his life, his death, a engraving of Blackbeard, a visual account, of course, because we don't have any actual images. And then if you just continue down, you get to read a little bit more about the death of Blackbeard, a little bit of information about that photo that we saw earlier right there. And then what we know about Edward Teach. We have a little quote here from Captain Charles Johnson, who actually wrote the General History of Pirates. A little bit embellished, but mostly is a reliable source for what we know currently on pirates. And then you scroll down a little bit more, and we get to learn a little bit about Queen Anne's Revenge. And right here we have a map of the Ocracoke Inlet. And over here, you can see where Blackbeard would hide his ship to watch passerbys go through here, and he would just attack from these little islands right through here, and would make port around here when he and his governor friends would want to drink. And then, if we go up, we can go over to the gallery. And that'll just show you a couple different photos of different things on Blackbeard. Here we have a cigarette card that's actually used to package inside of cigarettes to keep them stable. And then here we can see an image of Blackbeard's head hanging from Lieutenant Maynard's ship after he was killed. Okay. And then if we go back to the activity, here is where you will uncover the lesson plan. It's called Uncovering Blackbeard Activity. So in this activity, we actually look at image analysis, public record analysis, as well as video analysis. And the reason behind doing these was that there are so many different methods that Blackbeard is recorded as in his accounts and such. So, we have different engravings, paintings, and all of that. And then we actually have public records as well, specifically from Queen Anne Revenge Project, which will be linked below soon. The archaeological survey that's being done on that ship has brought up a lot of information that we didn't know beforehand. And so for the public record analysis, I really wanted the students to be able to look at general court minutes and be able to look at book shards of books that he had on his ship, which were actually recently discovered, I believe, in the past year. So here you can go to view record collection, and it'll take you over to the North Carolina Digital Collections page. And for this part of the project, I wanted the students to be able to look at different collections of the minutes, and unfortunately, this is not transcribed. However, they can look at the description and be able to kind of pull apart little bits of information from here. So, Edward Thatch, headquartered at Bath, and befriended Governor Charles Eden and his secretary Tobias Knight. So, of course, pirates were illegal, the enemies of mankind. However, he is still friends with a governor and a secretary. So what's interesting is that students can take that information and they can go back and they can apply it to, a video that they watch, popular culture, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. They portray Blackbeard here, and they have, as you can see, the smoking hair that he is so famous for. And, they can watch something like this, and they can apply primary source materials and then look at popular culture, fiction, and kind of see where we are today with our perception of pirates in the modern day, and then how people saw them back in the 18th century. Soon there will be a downloadable version linked. I just need to make the PDF for that. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy looking through my website. I'm very proud of it. And thank you so much.